DSLRs. I must admit I'm pretty new to them. I only started using a Canon 4000D last year when I took up a photography course, and since that time I've been wondering about using one as a film camera. So I thought I would go for a budget one that has had pretty good reviews, the Panasonic LUMIX GH2, and see if this 10-year-old camera really is worth filming on in 2021. So let's start at the very beginning and get this baby unboxed. And with all that ridiculous preamble aside, let me introduce you to my brand new old video packing DSLR, this 10-year-old HD camera, the Panasonic GH2. I'm going to show you around the box now. For all the stats, I already had the GH1 and I was very happy with how impressive this very affordable micro 4/3 mirrorless camera performs. So when I was looking for a new way to make YouTube videos and heard lots of good reviews of the GH1's little brother, I had to give it a go. I traded in one of my guitars to afford it on eBay and put my trust in far greater minds than my own that the GH2 would be the best budget HD camera for me. So as I open this up to see what's inside, I'll be giving a quick first impressions test to the camera and hopefully showing you some footage that I've taken in my first week with it. But here's what we get inside. First of all, there's the UV protector, and this has definitely been looked after. This whole set has been looked after really well, so I'm very lucky. We've got the UK plug. We've got an AV connector, composite. You can also attach a HDMI to the camera itself, but I think it's a mini HDMI, so make sure you get the right cable for it. No idea what that's for. Answers in the comments below. We have a USB to USB-C cable. Like I say, I'm no expert on this at all, so apologies for all the technical issues. We've got the battery charger there, again in really good condition. A rather hefty looking manual and software, so I'll be taking a look at that at some point. There's the kit lens. As you'd expect, it is quite a cheap lens. Works, you know, does the job, but you can obviously swap it out for something a little bit more substantial. And this one, it's got the UV protector already on there. And yeah, there's the settings. And onto the main event itself. Here is the camera, very nicely wrapped too. See if I can very unnicely wrap it, unwrap it with one hand. Come on out, you can do it. Here is the GH2 finally. Finally we get there. So yeah, very similar to the GH1, just with the added movie making options there. You've got a few different presets that you can put in yourself. You've got the automatic, the shutter, the aperture mode, the manual mode, a few different portrait and landscape modes. There's the stereo mic on top, although I'll be trying to hopefully plug in my own external microphone. That's the ideal. Then we've got a reversible screen, so I'll be able to obviously monitor what I'm recording. You've got the different focus modes there. We've got the flash release, which, yeah, this filming I couldn't get to open, unfortunately. Let's turn around. And yeah, this is where the SD card goes in. It's a full-sized SD card. I've got an 8 gig one in here to begin with. SDHC card there. And then on the other side, we have the I/O options, the AV output there, and a small HDMI port as well. And the microphone input, which has a 2.5 millimeter connection, I believe. So I will need an adapter for that to plug in my Blue Yeti that I'm hoping to put into the camera. So there we are. That's a quick look around the GH2 body and lens. Let's take it out. So unfortunately, I could only get out on a very grey, uninspiring day. And as you can see here, walking along in the woods, it definitely needs some sort of stabilisation for walking shots. But yeah, even on a grey day, it's picking up lots of good detail here. It's not looking too dark. It's managing to still pick up things in pretty good clarity. Takes a little while to focus here, but usually the focus, the automatic focus works pretty well on this video camera, I've noticed. But yeah, there is a bit of an issue with stabilization. So, here we go as well. This is giving it a really difficult shot here with a very dark horse on a very dark day. But it seems to manage all right. I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to record on a slightly nicer day. This is me doing my first to camera. As you can see, there's a little bit of flickering because of the fluorescent lights at work. But yeah, again, nice crisp quality picture here. So, final thoughts on the GH2. Well, I'm very impressed with the clarity of the picture. Dead easy to use. Not bad at all for I would say quite a budget DSLR camera. Probably not one that you should use if you've got the money to get a really expensive DSLR, then obviously use that as your main camera, but it may well be a camera that you can use in the future as a B-roll camera or as a budget option for your first filming DSLR camera. The onboard sound isn't great, but it has got the added advantage of being able to plug in a external microphone, but you have to make sure that you have the adapter for the 2.5 millimeter jack on there, but they're readily available on Amazon for a few quid, so that's not a big issue. Needs a little bit of a steady cam if you're going to do outside walking shots and things, but again, that's the same as most cameras, and it wasn't too bad for that either. It's the movie quality is really good. I was very impressed, and of course another great thing is that you can add different lenses to it as well to improve on it. The mirrorless action of it creates a very clear video as well. Yeah, so overall I'm very impressed, and I would recommend that you check out the GH2 if you're looking for a budget HD DSLR video camera. All right, thanks very much for watching. I hope that's helped, and if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more tech reviews or similar, then please do like, subscribe and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.